Make sure you check out Strip Down this week.
Wait a minute.
Rapid tornado of questions.
Ricasso!
Coming all the way from the Queen City.
This week, Strip Down goes green.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jiminy.
The last Saskatchewan performance.
Stripping me down.
All the way from Crake, Saskatchewan.
Tommy John.
He's a friend of Arms Up.
That's my cake.
There's the first shot of the night. Keep it going.
Basically, you're saying you're better than
Sit
me.
down and play your instruments.
Jay Semphill.
They'll bring the party. All you got to do is show up.
Are we still on the air? You are watching Stripped Down, Saskatchewan's only award-winning 1-hour local music showcase. It just might be Saskatchewan's only local music showcase. I'm your host, Curtis Anderson. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, all of the above.
2, 3, 4.
Another day, working myself to an early grave. Got a rent to make and bills to pay. Oh, I take a break and lay my head down for a while, but I just add worries to the pile. Then a feather floats in with the breeze, made me see that I'm running out of time. I gotta change my state of mind. I gotta let go of my worries now. I gotta lose this weight, forget all the troubles that are dragging me down. I gotta fall like a feather before I hit the ground. My laundry on the floor. I could be up all night just doing chores. Oh, I take one big sigh, step right back out the door, and I spread myself out on the porch. Oh, now working faster gets more done, but there are perks to slowing down, like not being a crater in the ground. I gotta let go of my worries now. I gotta lose this weight, forget all the troubles that are dragging me down. I gotta fall like a feather before I hit the ground. Like a feather before I hit the ground. Before I fall, before I fall to the ground, yeah.
All right, you're watching Strip Down. We're kicking off our 60 minutes tonight with the guys from All of the Above. I love it when a band comes in and they're familiar with the show, and you guys actually recognize one of the crew members, one of our local religiously dedicated volunteers, Brier and Christ. So that makes me happy. It's nice to know people are watching. So you're a fan of Strip Down?
Yes, absolutely. When we got the chance to get on the show, we just jumped on it, you know.
I book like mass acts at a time. So how far did we go back in booking?
Oh, good Lord. Like, I think, I started talking to you maybe like a year and a half ago, honestly. But then it was like, I don't know, like maybe 8 months, maybe? Maybe, something like that.
So looking back a year and a half, would the show have been different if you'd got on immediately? Were you ready for the strip down stage?
Oh, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Well, we wouldn't have been able to do this anyway, probably.
Okay, well, what's different tonight?
Well, we kind of brought we brought the whole recording studio here, really.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
It's only been done a couple times before in stripped down history. Colton Wall giving the night off. You're doing your own audio. What's the setup? You're pushing it into where?
Well, we have like a Logic rig over there. Same kind of thing that we're doing. We're recording an album right now. Mostly done. We're just mixing it, that kind of thing. So it was really just a matter of packing everything up and making this the studio.
The entourage came in, and you guys are legit. You guys are serious musicians. We have never seen equipment like this be rolled into the Shaw TV studio. So all of the above, 2010. What are you guys up to?
Well, we are, like I said, we're finishing our album. Working real hard on that. So
now you're doing this yourself?
We are, yeah. We tried for a long time, probably about 4 or 5 years to get funding, because it's sort of like, money is an issue when you want to record an album, So we tried going through Factor and SAS Music, and those are great organizations. Like they've done, awesome things for us, but we just weren't able to get a grant together. So finally, it was just like, let's just do it. Let's just, dive in, both feet.
So are all you equal partners in the whole technology thing? Like when we put the show together each week, I know nothing. Jay Neufeld, our director, kind of sets everything up and takes through, the even plugging simple stuff into the wall. I let him do that. So is that all on someone's shoulders? You want to give a shout out, or is it just kind of a group effort?
Well, in some ways it's a group effort. Okay. In some ways it's a group effort. Evan knows more about the guitar than I do. Kelly and Julian LePage, actually. Brother of our bass player, our beautiful bass player over here.
You're throwing everything out there at once.
Yeah, I know. But I do some work too. We sort of, one of the trade-offs for, trying to do an album yourself is like, Evan goes off to work, during the day, and I go, into the basement during the day, and I start, working on the tracks and, getting the reverbs right and the compression and, that kind of technical stuff. So
we're going to meet the members in a little bit, but first things first. First song that kicked off the night, what was that?
Hey, man. That's a song called Feather that we wrote. And it's sort of...
Now, when you say we, are you the dominating front man who sits down and writes all the lyrics and no one else has input? Okay.
I'm a dominating front man, and no one gets any input at all.
Yeah, no creative input whatsoever.
Let me look into the camera and say that. Before no, I mean, I come with lyrics, and I'll come with... a song structure, but it changes. It changed. No, man. That was your bass.
No,
I know. I'm gonna bust out the French jokes in a minute here, and then he'll be.
Like I said, we'll go around and we'll meet the band in a bit.
It'll be his turn to cry in a second. But yeah, that one we wrote when we were putting the album together. That's like a studio track that we started playing live first. Okay. So yeah.
Well, we will talk to the members. We'll talk album. We'll hear from the replacement. The ringer tonight.
Our ringer.
The ringer. But let's get to more music. What do you have for song number 2?
We have a song called Blind Love. That's we're going to play for you. So I'm going to grab a glass of water here while we're talking.
We'll just all stare awkwardly and silently into the camera while you take a drink. That's probably awkward and silent. Okay, so this next song...
Close up there. That
was good, yeah. That's our crack team of camera folk.
Yeah. So this is a song called Blind Love.
I wanted to point this out, too. I don't know if we can get a close-up of this. I should have done this while you were drinking. Yeah. That is the sign of a true musical professional.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Look at that. You know how many times the musicians have come on Strip Down and dropped their picks, never to be found again, especially when we used to roll out the leather couches. That thing, if we shook those leather couches upside down, it would be a pick bonanza.
Well, we should do that later tonight, because I go through picks.
We'll do that during the credits. We'll haul it in and shake it. People that are just tuning in will be like, what
right over the logo
going
right over the logo. Get the pennies, too. We'll make a Timmy's run. It's all good.
That may have been the oddest song introduction, but here we go. Song number 2?
Yeah, Blind Love.
Take it away.
And he's guided by a cane. Can't see where he's going, but he gets there just the same. A blue-eyed beauty says hello with a kiss, touches her skin, breathes her in, and I see what I miss. horses push past you on the street. Perfection in motion, and it's all for you to see. But for all that time and money spent, it's just a show. They got the body, but where's the soul? Well, they'd say that beauty's only skin deep, but beauty runs as deep as you are willing to see. This is blind love. The kind you smell, the kind you taste, the kind you're dreaming of. My eyes, I won't tear them out if they are keeping me from giving blind love. Now, hold me closer, baby. Don't you let me go. Close your eyes and let that loving feeling flow. Hold me closer, baby. Don't you let me go. Let that blind love show. Now let that blind love show. This is blind love. The kind you smell, the kind you taste, the kind you're dreaming of. My eyes, I will tear them out. They are keeping me from giving. This is blind love. This is where I won't let side decide where my love will go. My eyes, I will tear them out. If they are keeping me from giving, they are keeping me. They are keeping me from giving. If they are keeping me from giving blind love. Oh, this is blind love.
And we're back. Woo, a little bit of running there. All of the above in the Shaw TV studio tonight. See where I was? I was in the control room telling the crew in there about my observation I made about your band, about how you guys all get along. You guys have a good vibe. We've had bands come in here and like yell at the drummer or tell the bassist to like, get it together. You guys seem like you have a good time. A little mellow. What's the vibe of the band?
The vibe of the band, generally pretty laid back, I'd say. I sometimes get to be like a pretty stressed out guy. Me and Evan, like me and my brother, we'll fight. We fight sometimes, but generally we get along. And this is family. Honestly, it really is family. It feels like family. Like Gaetan feels kind of like my brother, and Kelly maybe more like a cousin.
It's a collection. It's a collection of brothers. No, you're blocking my face.
Oh,
with
jeez.
the end of the guitar.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Just the viewers are gonna get mad if they can't see my face. That's what they tell me anyway.
I think they want to see your T-shirt more than.
Probably. We'll talk the T-shirt. The T-shirt has been a hot topic of discussion so far. My Ultimo Euromoda T-shirt. We'll talk the T-shirt a little later.
Yeah.
As I was saying, this band is a collection of brothers.
Yeah, it really is. It started out that way. It started as just me and Evan, just doing acoustic stuff straight up. But then we met Gaetan Lepage and Julian Lepage, and drummer bass player, and it was just like we got along, and we were on the road doing other kind of musical work, and it was sort of like, why aren't we in a band? Why aren't we in a band together? And so we started that way. So yeah.
For the confused, longtime viewers of the show who are looking around the set wondering where Julian is, he's not here tonight.
He's not here tonight.
See, now when I was, I've had a busy day, as you know, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to research all of the above. But I frantically ran to the computer and saw your MySpace, and I was like, okay, what's this band again? How do they know Strip Down, and how do they want to come on? And I saw Julian's name because he was on a Faraday about a year and a half ago, but he's not here tonight.
No, he's not. He's in Calgary at the time being. So we have another guy here who's almost just as good as family, really. I've known Kelly for like 6 or 7 years or something like that. Me and Evan and him worked sort of like a summer job a couple of summers in a row years ago. So.
Okay, well, we're going to talk to each of the members, and we're going to have a lot more music and a lot more from all of the above coming up after our first commercial break. Now, this is where we look up. Stick around. We got a lot more Strip Down coming up.
Don't go anywhere. More Strip Down after the break. Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com. Ultimo Uramoda Men's Clothing Store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640.
Only Health Check has the Heart and Stroke Foundation's dietitians behind it. Check for Health Check, helping you make healthy choices.
Do you know how many people get their water from underground? Water can come from the surface or underground. Groundwater is found in the layers of soil and rock beneath our feet in saturated areas called aquifers. This water source is collected in wells and supplies about half of North America's drinking water. The problem is, the quality and safety of this underground water is directly affected by what we do on the land above it. What can you do to keep your drinking water safe? Groundwater starts on the surface, so whatever you put on your lawn that the plants don't use can seep into the groundwater. This includes excess chemicals and fertilizers, and even oil spills, so be sure to dispose of them properly. It's our turn to take care of this planet, and I think we can do a better job. What do you think? For more information on how you can be more water aware, visit waterunderfire.ca.
Escape sports gear and equipment for longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, unicycling, extra cycling, dirt surfing, and mountain boarding. For more information on sales and rentals, www.escapesports.ca.
And we're back. You're spending 60 minutes with local band, All of the Above. Band made up of two sets of brothers. However, we got a ringer drummer tonight. How are you doing tonight, sir? You're not a brother.
No, I'm not. I have a brother, but I'm not one of the brothers.
So how did you get involved in this band? How did you become kind of the ringer?
Actually, Jared and Evan and I worked together at a sign shop like 4 or 5 years ago, and they needed a drummer, and I wasn't playing with my band anymore, so they gave me the call, and it worked out.
Is it fun playing with these guys?
Yeah, it's great. It's a really cool vibe. It's kind of like the folk vibe with a bit of funk in there too. So it's really fun to play.
So how often do you get to play with All of the Above? Are you in another band, or like what's the drummer situation here? I feel like I'm watching Spinal Tap.
Yeah, well, I'm really not in a band right now, so I'm just kind of playing with whoever wants me to play. So these guys call me whenever they need me to play a show or whatever, and I just recorded with another band called Victoria Awake. I just did all their drumming this weekend. So so their album's gonna be coming out, and these guys, they just call me whenever they need me, and I'm there.
All right, our camera folk are working overtime tonight because it's hard to get angles with a 4-person band and there's mics in the way. So from what I've seen, it's looking fantastic. Props to the crew. But now we're gonna reset and we're gonna get to another song. So what's up next?
I got a song called Roll With It. Good work there. A song called Roll With It.
It was a seamless transition.
Which I wrote with not this band, actually. I wrote with a couple of guys from the Saskatoon music scene here, actually. Well, I guess Annette Campang, she's from Regina, actually, and also Michael Hepp from here in Saskatoon. So we were at a songwriting conference together, and it just came out of it.
All right, take it away.
3, 4.
Slept through your second snooze, and now you're running late. You stumble through your bedroom in a bleary-eyed state. You lost your keys, you're running fast as the bus just pulls away. Yeah. Well, there's only one way this river can flow. Instead of holding on, baby, you should just let it go. You gotta roll with it, go with it, ride that wave. You gotta get high on it, fly on it to find your way. your state of mind. So just let go of it. Don't make a show of it. Just let it roll and it'll all be fine. You get to work, your boss is there to meet you at the door. And from the look on his face, you don't work here anymore. And your lover says you made your bed, so that's when you can lie. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're falling. You've run right out of luck. But every hole has a bottom, so when you hit bottom, just pick yourself up. You gotta roll with it, go with it, ride that wave. You gotta get high on it, fly on it to find your way. It's all about the space you're in, your personal zen, your state of mind. So just let go of it, don't make a show of it. Just let it roll, it'll all be fine. Yeah, just let it roll. Fine line, keeping you sane, stretched beyond repair. So let it unravel, baby, like you don't even care. Just roll with it, go with it, ride that wave. You gotta get high on it, fly on it to find your way. It's all about the space you're in, your personal zen, your state of mind. So just let go of it. Don't make a show of it. Lean back and have a heart attack, baby. Just roll with it, go with it, ride that wave. You gotta get high on it, fly on it to find your way. It's all about the space you're in, your personal zen, your state of mind. So just let go of it. Don't make a show of it. Don't let it ruin your life. Yeah, just let it roll. It'll all be fine. Yeah.
All right, let's further our little discussion here of getting to know all of the above, now joined by the bassist. Now, this is a band made up of brothers. However, your brother is currently in Calgary. So how does that change your participation here in the band when you look back and that's not your brother on drums? Is it better? Is it worse? Do you feel lost without him? These guys were kind of razzing you before. Is that just because Julian's not here to stick up for you, or what's the dynamic like?
That's entirely true. It's because Julian's not here.
Yeah.
Julian, yeah, he's a bit smaller than Kelly, but he's just as tough, let me tell you. And
He's wiry.
yeah, he is. Yeah, but no, it is different to play with someone that isn't your brother. But I mean, like I said, we've played with a lot of different drummers in the past, and Kelly's great. It's not to downplay Julian at all, but Kelly fills in some pretty big shoes, and Kelly's the perfect hired gun for any band. So hire Kelly, guys. He's awesome. I'd give his digits, but I don't know his phone number by heart. But anyways, I shouldn't have looked at the camera. I know I did. Sorry, I killed someone over there. Oh,
How does it change when Julian is here for you?
We argue a lot more,
Okay.
and we get. It seems that we have a bigger role in writing the music. It seems Jared's a bit like I don't know if I can say Hitler, but Jared's got a really he's got a view of the way he wants his music to be, and he's got a good idea of where he's going. But when Julian and I are playing together, it always seems like we're trying to stretch him and try something different, and it usually never works, but at least it's fun, So, but yeah, no, it's not.
It's your interview.
Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around two two brother duos in a band? Like, is it with, do you have tension with your own brother, or is it like two brothers against the other brothers? Where's the most of the tension? Not that I'm trying to start fights. I'm just curious.
The most tension is totally between the brothers.
Yeah.
It, like Julian and when we played with bands in the past, we would sometimes have to be broken apart. It's just because sometimes things gets heated, and then you bring outside arguments inside the band, and not that they care, but it does bring tension to the table. And Jared and Evan both living together, I mean, that's tough too.
See, when I was putting together this show tonight, originally we have everybody with their own individual microphone, but I thought, two sets of brothers, maybe I should kind of control people's ability to say stuff. So before we get to the next song, what do you say to that?
I
feel like I'm doing like WWE interviews here.
Yeah, you better stay back there. You better stay back, real far back there. I can be a little kind of like Hitler sometimes. I can. I'm forceful. I push people, too much, that kind of thing. Especially with Evan.
But sometimes that's a good thing in a front man. Right?
Oh, it kind of is.
You're bringing this full circle.
It sometimes is, but
It's because he gets things done. And that's what you need. You need someone to get things done, and someone to take decisions.
I do nice things. I do nice things for them too. I'm not Hitler who always does bad things. I brought Gaetan a root beer to go with the cheese that he pulled out of his pocket.
If there is ever time to jump into music, it's now. What is the next song?
It's a song called Madly.
Hey.
Sorry. We need a hug. This one's for you.
Got your nose against my neck. Got your head on my chest. We lay here in the sun. This blanket we're all cozied up. And oh, I love you madly. I love you madly. So keep me close, I'll keep you warm, and we'll spend the night just doing what we want, baby. Drinking wine, making love, dancing till the sun comes out. Only stars here to see us shining, and I won't stop till they know. I won't stop till they know the world. I want the world to know. I love you madly. I love you madly. I love you Oh, baby.
You're watching Strip Down with all of the above. Feels kind of like a Dr. Phil episode tonight. You know, we uncovered some negativity about the band and we powered through it, and then there was a nice love song, and I think we're all in a better place. I'm really digging your band tonight. Again, back to my original thought before all the fighting went on. You guys look like you have a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of it is just fooling around and giving each other a hard time. You guys have a great stage presence, and you just seem like you're enjoying yourselves up here.
Oh yeah, man. You know, that goes with being brothers. You know,
Yeah.
you take the jabs when you can get them in, and you know, because you know you're gonna get them soon too. But yeah, it's mostly about fun.
All right, we're over half done, so we have to take our second commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk to the last guy we haven't had a opportunity to speak to yet. So lots more Strip Down with all of the above coming up right after this.
More Strip Down after this. Ah, that was a big echo.
Escape sports gear and equipment for longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, unicycling, extra cycling, dirt surfing, and mountain boarding. For more information on sales and rentals, www.escapesports.ca.
Tune in to Remote Control Cinema every Wednesday and Friday as host Simon Hyatt reviews the newest movies to hit Shaw on demand, plus classics you may have missed the first time. Remote Control Cinema, only on Shaw.
Team, you have eyes on subject. You get the tongs, son.
Canadian television, we're on your screen.
Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com.
The leatherback sea turtle is the largest reptile in the world. Up to 2 meters long and weighing as much as 550 kilos, this turtle roams many of the world's oceans in search of its favorite food, jellyfish. But this hulking giant may be fighting a losing battle against poaching, fishing gear, and garbage. To learn more about the leatherback and discover how you can help protect Canada's wildlife, visit hww.ca.
Passing gas can be deadly.
Whoa. Oh, something's funky.
Passing gas releases a plume of toxic vapors.
Oh, honey, not in the car.
Like ammonia and hydrogen cyanide.
Oh.
And lethal poisons that can linger even when windows are open. Kids shouldn't be exposed to secondhand smoke. Don't pass gas, take it outside.
We're back. All of the above in the Shaw TV studio tonight. It's been a ride. It's been a wild ride. Let's talk to the last gentleman here. Okay, all of the above made up of two sets of brothers. So you are the front man's brother.
Yes, I'm Jared's brother. Jared is my older brother. Hi, Jared. I'm on TV.
What's it like being in a band with your brother?
You know, it's good. It's actually, I really enjoy it. I mean, it's good because practicing is easy, for one. That's a good, like, I mean, living together, I mean, It's like you don't have, hey, somebody's late for practice. I mean, we're always around, and that's kind of how it started, really, too, is it's like, hey, you know, writing songs, we both play guitars, and we're living in the same house. So that's kind of where, I don't know, where a lot of the creativity comes from. And then, yeah, I mean, it's good, like we were talking about the tension and everything, which is always going on. But that's a good thing, too, I think, because, I mean, if anybody out there has a sibling, they know that if something's up with your sibling, you just sort it out.
Throw it
you
out
know what
there,
I mean? It's like, and there's no talking behind somebody's back, or you know, and lots of bands have issues with, you know, stuff like that. Whereas
there's
it's
tension in every band.
in every band, totally. So I mean, like Gaetan was saying with his brother, you know, sometimes they would have to be separated, and I mean, like, it sounds ridiculous, but it's like that conflict was resolved. So.
So starting out, you guys kind of started the two of you like 2002. Is that how many different variations of this band have there been? Should I address this to your brother?
Probably around 2000. Like, I mean, we've always been doing music, like I mean, through different things, but playing together like original music probably like around 2000 or so, doing acoustic stuff just together, the two of us playing coffee shops and stuff like that. And that went for a while. It was a big long writing period, and maybe 3 or 4 years after that, the next iteration of All of the Above with Gaetan and Julian, which kind of brought that element in, and it's kind of been in that stage for 4 or 5 years, I guess.
Okay, we got more talking to do, but first let's get to another song. So where are we going next?
We're going to play an older song of ours called This Car.
Okay.
And this one's really...
This has a great story.
It does, yeah. The song is kind of a true story. And it actually, it was great. It won an award on the Sask Homegrown Top 30. It was Single of the Year for 2008. So.
And it beat some pretty impressive local talent, too. Don't be humble.
It did. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, well, we beat out, like, Sean Varro,
Teresa Sekirka.
Great artists.
Oh,
great artists. But
I mean, that's an honor. Yeah. So this is probably one of your proudest songs, then?
It is, yeah. And it sort of captures a moment, a moment for the band. I was living out in Vancouver for a while, and this song really captures, that feeling. And also, it's really the only song that we can get in here where we can get Evan on the harmonica, which is good. We got to get a little harmonica action out of Evan.
He's warming it up. All right, take it away, you guys.
All right.
On the highway, just you and me, driving under that blue sky, feeling free. With you, my lover, you, my friend. I miss the summer, buying my car, cruising in the heat, parking under the stars. All I had was just that car and you. Till I got a job out west, and though I wish I'd never left, I told you goodbye, that I would love you all my life. Now every day we're growing farther apart, and where I'm living now is loving you so hard. So I drive all day, drive all night, just to be where you are. I need this car to take me back to your heart. Summer's gone now, it starts to snow. I quit my job, I hit the road. I know it's what needs to be done. This car is packed up but empty too. Every yellow line going by reminds me of you. I'm desperate now to see your face, and as I walk up to your door, I never felt so sure I find you at home, but I don't find you alone. Now every day we're growing farther apart, and where I'm living now is loving you so hard. So I drive all day, I drive all night, just to be where you are. I need this car to take me back to your heart. Should've known when I left I was leaving you and me behind. You should've listened to my heart when I drove off, feeling dead inside. Well, I'm standing here in front of you, and still you seem so far. But I say to you, oh, every day we're growing farther apart, and where I'm living now makes loving you so hard. So I drive all day, drive all night, just to be where you are. I need this car to take me back, 'cause every day we're growing farther apart, and where I'm living now makes loving you so hard. So I drive all day, drive all night, just to be where you are. I need this car to take me back to your
Spending 60 minutes with local band, all of the above. I'll get you a second here to have some water, but that last song
Let's go for it.
sounded a lot different than the others. I don't usually ask this, but talk about some musical influences, because all your songs have kind of sounded unique and different, which is kind of rare.
Thanks. Thanks for saying so, man. In terms of what we're playing now, this car is kind of an older song. We sort of, that's a song actually that you can almost point it to when Gaetan and Julian came on board with the band, actually, because that energized the band in a little bit of a different direction, took it off on a different tangent. So me and Evan were really writing more like folk, really folky kind of stuff, you know, that little bit of folk rock, but more folk kind of stuff. And then these guys brought this sort of rock, a little bit of funk, kind of more raw energy, and a lot of songs, you know, blending that, right? And me and Evan bringing harmonies and that folk heart and soul, plus that sort of, you know, aggressive, you know, rhythmic kind of driving force, you know, behind it, that extra energy, like that really energized the band and changed the kind of music that we play in general.
Now, you and Evan kind of officially teamed up in 2002. Were you all of the above back then, or did this come when you met the other two brothers? When did all of the above kind of, the name come into play?
We were going by all of the above back then too, actually, around 2002. But it being sort of a four-piece and changed the venues that we were playing, and sort of changed our audience too, in a way. So.
What more were you and Evan playing? Like,
well, you know, coffee shops, house concerts, that kind of thing. You know, small crowd fare, which is great. You know, like, you know, those are still a lot of fun to do. But now, you know, we do more, you know, the club bar kind of, you know, festival kind of scene, right? So something that you can dance to a little
Before we get to another song, what is all of the above? Where did the name originate from?
That's a good question. In the end, it sort of originates as just like you're looking for a name, and hey, that sounds good. But to me, all of the above has always been almost like a prayer. No matter what you believe in, it's sort of just like all of the above. Whatever, whatever is up there, you know, we can use all the help we can get right now. So
fantastic,
yeah.
Especially with a wild card like that in your band, you can use all the help. He's not even paying attention. He's wandering off stage. Let's get to another song. Sure. I'm having so much fun, you guys. You guys sound great. This has been a great episode so far.
We're having fun too.
Oh, can you see?
Number 79. Yeah, feel free to wander. Feel free to explore the space a little bit more. Hey, explore the space a little bit more.
Found my water.
So this is a newer song, but it was trying to get that sort of folk sound. So it's called "Set Me Free." Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Feel it in the air. Summer's finally here. Feel the heat on your skin. Feel the wind blow through your hair. It's gonna go by fast. So you gotta make it last. Days of cruising, surf and sun. That's where we skinny dip and dance. All winter long, we wait for summer's song. 'Cause I was born to be free. The sun in the sky, the snow, a memory. I'll wait and wait, 'cause summer holds the key, and she'll come to set me free. Set me free. 2 beating hearts, 1 strumming guitar, a little smile in her eyes, whispering words and making sparks. It's time to feel young. It's time to fall in love. The sweetest smell is on the air. The taste of summer on your tongue. And deep inside, it makes you feel alive. You know that I The sun in the sky, the snow, a memory. I'll wait and wait, 'cause summer holds the key, and she'll come to set me free. The leaves will all fall, will come to set me, and snow cover them all, but the sun will come to set me free. I was born to be free. The sun in the sky, the snow, a memory. I'll wait and wait, 'cause summer holds the key, and she'll come to set me free. I was born to be free. The sun in the sky, the snow, a memory. I'll wait and wait, 'cause summer holds the key, and she'll come to set me free. Set me free. Yeah, she'll come to set me.
All right, you're watching Strip Down with all of the above. We have to gear up for our last commercial break. We're way over time. We got to get some more music in, so we got lots more Strip Down coming up right after this.
Ultimo Uramoto Men's Clothing Store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640. Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com.
Escape sports gear and equipment for longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, unicycling, extra cycling, dirt surfing, and mountain boarding. For more information on sales and rentals, www.escapesports.ca.
Team, you have eyes on subject. You get the tongs, son.
Canadian television, we're on your screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, all of the above.
Waves crash, salt on the air, ankle deep in sand, and we sway in time to the ocean's beat, with my hands on the small of your back. And though this movie scene cannot erase the troubles in our past, oh, bring those waves down on me. Let the storms come, there's nothing we can't beat. Life's an ocean, and where you go is right where I will be. I'll be your sailor on a sea. Look down on a moonlit bay from the Ferris wheel's peak, and with cones in hand, kicked off our shoes in the sand, and I kissed ice cream off your cheek. I know at times we had our doubts that we'd make it here today, but bring those waves down on me. a sailor on a sea. Sometimes on this ocean, we are the storm. Some parts of me tell me to leave when things get